I know, if you click on a video and somebody tells you you can make $2,000 each month without a lot of work, without a follower, you must be thinking, this guy's full of shit. This guy's a fuck. I want to punch this guy in the face. This is exactly what I would have thought myself if I hadn't actually gone through all the steps myself. So in this video, I'll show you your first $2,000 per month from Instagram, just from Instagram with not a lot of followers. No, it's not some spammy tactics. It's actually real, setting up kind of a real business. So I'm gonna walk you through that. But before that, I'm gonna walk myself out of here. As you can see, the computer's gone because Apple took away my computer because I stole it. No, I'm just kidding. But they took it away because the keyboard. First of all, let's go to my office and I'll show you exactly how I started to make money there 2-3 years ago with just Instagram. Yeah, and my phone, and without a lot of followers. My coffee's over. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Dominic, Instagrammer, if that's actually a thing, probably not, YouTuber, agency owner. I also have a software company called kidfluence.com. Check it out down below if you want to see it. And in this video, I'll tell you the story about my beginnings on how I got started making my first $2,000 just through Instagram. So, get out a pen and paper and reveal it all. So let me tell you a secret, my friends, and I don't tell it to a lot of people, but I actually am very, very lazy. I like to strategize stuff. I like to, figure out stuff. But, the manual labor kind of part, I'd rather be homeless than to make those things. Anyway, what I figured out very, very early, all before this YouTube thing, all before these things, was that by having a service, first of all, you don't have to do a lot of work up front. You can, create as you go. Plus, actually, you're always going to find somebody else who's going to do the same kind of service a lot cheaper, and probably even better than yourself. So when I first started out, I had this website creation building business, basically me creating websites. I figured out very early on in my career that it's kind of a lot of work. And, it's kind of hard to deal with clients and stuff like this. So I was like, okay, let me find somebody to actually do this for me. I charged 1,000 euros for that, which, we were green. It was not a lot of money, for a whole website. But I charged 1K for that. And I tried to find somebody else to do that for me. I went on Upwork, Fiverr, and all these websites. And then I found somebody who made websites more beautiful than I did for $500 or something like this. And yeah, there you go. All of a sudden, I cut the whole workload in half, probably even more. And I just had to focus on getting more clients because the service was my guy from somewhere who created the websites for me, who I paid about 50% of what I got. And I wanted to get to 2,000 euros per month, which is kind of like the average here in Austria. And to do that, I had a couple of options. Either, sell 4 websites, each worth $1K, with the outsourcing done. Or, I could just up my prices. The next time I had talks with a client, I was just like, my website costs 2,500 euros. Guess what the first client that we talked to said? Said, yeah. And just like that, I got to this 2,000 euros mark with just one client. So all I had to do was just to focus on getting one client each month that paid me 2,500 euros. And then I just sourced the work out to my friend, whose name I forgot, that still only took $500, Don't think about it. There's even a conversion rate here. Now, the only thing that I had to do at this point anymore was to get traffic. And this is where our old friend Instagram comes into play. So let me just hop into this computer, which is not mine because mine is gone. And let me show you my strategy that I had. Simple strategy to get to this one client a month just using Instagram. Because this was actually the first time I was like, all right, there's something possible with Instagram. Let me just focus a little bit more on that. Guess what? Having 2 or 3 clients a month was not a lot harder. But anyway, so let's just go. You might be thinking right now, okay, thanks for your story, man. But how can I actually use this story for myself? And basically what you only need a couple of things. First of all, obviously, you're gonna need some sort of service. What's going on here? Service. That's kind of weird with this computer. Can you read this? Service. So what could a service be? In my case, it was web design. You could do some other design. You basically did anything. You could do social media management, social media marketing. Like, you could just take all the content that you have from this channel and say, You know, I'm an Instagram pro. I can manage your social media for whatever, you know, and you know, logo design, whatever it is. I started with my Instagram account. You know, this is my Instagram account. Looked really nice. It was optimized. You know, I could put a screenshot down below of my Instagram account of my company at that time. Basically, I just wanted to get a little bit of traffic through hashtags, all the things that you learn here. Then I optimize it, saying, okay, I'm a design. What's up, B? Why B? I'm a design, web design, web design, blah blah blah. Some call to action in there, and basically, I wanted to send them over to my offer, which was I'm gonna make a amazing website for $2,500 for you. Obviously, $500 I paid for my outsourced guy, so the rest was for me. Now, what I did to get to those $2,500 or euros in that case a month, and basically it's always kind of like the same thing. It's just basic math. You just roll it out from the back, and you just say, okay, I was just like, okay, how much traffic do I need, you know, coming through my Instagram account? How much traffic do I need in order to, you know, close one deal of 2.5K through my Instagram? And basically what I did is I went ahead. I went a lot in location tags, hashtags, obviously, and you know, other things. Just tried to find some relevant people who were looking for a website, you know, who I could see they just had a starting business, or, you know, sometimes even went through people's profiles and saw, okay, their website is kind of subpar. And what I did was, you know, basically I just sent them a DM. I DM'd them, try to have a normal conversation, and this is the key here. You know, don't just spam their links like, hey, you know, here's the thing. You know, try to have a meaningful interaction with them. Try to say, you know, I took a look at your website. I think you could get some upgrade for that. Here's how I could help you. Here's how you would benefit from, you know, for example, my website. What I always love to do was also, you know, just video replies. If they ask me some things, video replies in the DMs. People love that. You know, for example, I sent them a video, say, hey, I just saw your website. You know, I'm just building my portfolio. Do you wanna know anything what you could do better on your website? Or sometimes with, you know, and this is actually a lot of work, but, you know, you just have to roll with it sometimes. Or, you know, sometimes I went through their websites, filmed, you know, whatever I would think, you know, this is how you could do better. This is what you could do better. We could maybe tweak your conversion rate, stuff like this. And this is what we could do. You know, if you want to talk to me, you know, just call me, and maybe we can find something where you have potential to, you know, up your conversion rate, make a better website, stuff like this. People loved this, actually. And what I did was, you know, basic math. I sent about 30 DMs a day. 30 DMs a day, which was kind of a lot of work. It took me about three hours you know, to actually go through all these things, find people, you know, figure out some content, what to write them, and to actually make it, you know, organic, like real, not in a automated kind of way. So 30 DMs a day, which equals to 900 DMs a month, which actually is quite a lot a month. And if you take a very, very bad conversion rate of 1%, you know, 1% of people that you actually write to, you have 4.5 sales, you know, with this 1% conversion rate. Obviously, you know, some people are not going to be interested, you know, some people don't wanna, but still, you know, we just needed one sale, which was more than 4 times less than what the 1% conversion rate gave me. What's going on here? So just using simple DMs, you know, and grinding it out, I managed to actually, you know, get some work. And after that, the work was basically done. You know, I sourced it out to this guy, whoever that was, and, you know, delivered it. Now, in the meantime, people started following my profile. People who were interested in having some website services or inspiration for design or something like this. What I did then was I retargeted those people, retargeting ads with story videos saying, you know, here's what's up. If you want to know how you can have a great website, stuff like this, you know, just write me a DM and we'll just chat, no obligations. And people did it, and people actually wanted to become my clients, and this actually led to pretty consistent $2.5K dollar months, and actually a lot more. I stopped it because obviously it was, again, too much work in the end, but it was good money. Obviously, this was just the first part of what I did. There's ways to automate these things. There's other ways, with digital products, whatever. If you would like to know, what else you could do with Instagram, how else you could generate some money with Instagram, let me know in the comment down below. By the way, this video is cut with the phone. Anyway, my name is Dominik. This was it, basically, I guess. Probably I didn't forget anything. I'm gonna see you in a couple of days, and yeah, write me down in the comments what do you want. And write me down in the comments whatever you want, Don't forget it. That's your payment. Bye.